Right, we've got burgers, we've got sausages, lovely.
With the price of food going up, though at a slower rate, many of those who come here are still struggling. Girish is one of them. He finds it upsetting to see people who are using Harrow Community Kitchen in such desperate need.
Parents can't afford to feed their children.
While he himself can't afford to heat his home.
That heating cost has really doubled. And although the government has helped, with as much as they can, but we find it, that it's very, very expensive.
Do you find that you're using it less? Are you cutting back?
Definitely. Cutting down on just keep one room warm.
You're not going for, big joints of meat weekends. You're going for smaller pieces of meat.
Maureen works for a housing association and brings food to residents, but even her wage means she's cutting back. Still.
Myself and my husband both work. We're no better off. We're worse off than we've ever been. So we're getting less food for the money that we're actually spending each week. And then you're having to try and sort that out whichever way you can to make ends meet. So for two people working, we are still, not surviving very well with it.
Inflation, the rate at which prices are going up, saw a surprise rise to 4% in December, but it was mainly driven by tobacco and alcohol costs increasing. The Chancellor keen to stress it's still less than half what it was a year ago.
So we have a plan. We've taken very difficult decisions to bring inflation down. That plan is working.
But inflation was expected to drop by a little. That said, economists aren't panicking about prices rising faster. They're not expecting that to last. For example, they're still predicting that the Bank of England will cut interest rates in the summer. But people have been poorer for so long now, with their bills continuing to rise, that many are still struggling. There's also a warning. The Red Sea conflict may mean supply shortages drive up costs.
It is taking longer now for people who cargo is shipped around the Cape of Good Hope. The cost is going to be on everybody. So at the end, the consumer will feel it.
So that's ready to go on a dolly.
Economists remain optimistic on brighter times around the corner. Those who rely on food banks for survival, less so. Adele Robinson, Sky News.